Hello, Dodge Charger fans. I have to give special credit to today's video because another suggestion by Seismic64, he's a commenter on my channel quite often and probably other channels as well. You should do your own videos. You obviously have a great collection. But anyways, he suggested I try some of these American muscles. And then second credit is I saw these American muscle cars a long time ago on one of my subscriptions, XLT Off-Road Bear, and he was showing the undercarriage and stuff. And I always had it in the back of my mind to try one of these out, and Seismic64 gave me a good reminder to do so. He recommended LCD models to me a long time ago, and they're one of the best 1/64 scale die casts, possibly the best. The problem is they don't make enough castings. All right, so I've never seen this packaging. eBay, of course, is used, but it's new. The plastic's all yellowed. Got an old vintage ad there. Things obviously opening panels, which I'm not a fan of, but we'll see. Oh, well, this is a nice use of actual space on a package. You learn about the car, right? Everything about the car. I don't know why other brands just have like a graphic with no information or no pictures of other products, right? So the wheelbase is 115 inches, but I'm going to measure this. That translates to 2,921 millimeters, according to the internet. So this thing cost around $4,000 back in the day. That sounds like it was expensive. Over here it says the copyright date is the year 2000. So yeah, this is an old one for sure. Someone kept this around for me to buy. All right, well, I'll cut this way. Maybe that card will be nice to look at. Oh boy. Ooh, I wonder if that's a sticker. I won't cut that either. I'll put it in my toolbox. We're going to compare this to a couple other models. I usually don't try to buy identical cars that I'm not totally in love with, but gotta try this brand. Sadly, this is not a sticker. That's too bad. It would have been cool if it was, because it's really nice printing and all that. Oh, I see. Oh, this is a display stand. I just thought it was like cardboard with this thing on it. But hold on here. So a little backing bubble kind of sort of thing. But here, you got this little plastic display stand. That's cool. I like it. Truthfully, I'm probably not going to keep it. I don't have room for this, but I think that's a great idea. Because, there you go. It also has a ledge, so the wheels won't roll out. But also, it actually has the specs. Granted, you gotta have some nice thick glasses or a camera. Cool, all the different things. I think the Coronet is the 4-door, and then the Chargers were the 2 doors, but correct me if I'm wrong. Little line drawings and all that stuff. That's pretty neat. Very interesting. ERTL is a company, I know them for making plastic model kits of cars. They're not as good as Tamiya is, but still. So one would assume if they make model kits, this would be to scale, but let's find out now. So, good old caliper time. Yeah, I'm gonna go center wheel to center wheel. Oh man, that is really shiny, that wheel. Oh, there's actually a depression in the middle, so that helps me locate my calipers. 44.2. I could be a little bit off, bear in mind. Okay. Where's my mouse? Divided by 44.2. Oh, what the hey, man? That is quite off. Let me measure again. Alright, let's try like the top of these silver hubs to the top of the silver hubs. 44 maybe. Okay, let's look back here. And recall divided by 44. So, ERTL being a plastic model company, is not making scale stuff. Hold on, I want to give these guys the benefit of the doubt. All right, so if the wheelbase says 115 inches, maybe that published dimension I got was wrong, right? So 115 inches times 25.4 converts to millimeters divided by, yeah, it's the same number. This is 166 scale. So, yeah, that's maybe partially why their car model kits are not up to par. Well, now we know it's a bit small. Continuing on. Try to close that hood. Well, we'll get to it later. Alright, so got the hood there with the venting RT logo there. So on the side. It's kind of hard to do with the panels up, but sorry. Maybe if I can get them down, we'll look again. Alright. Let's take a look at this thing now. So this green, it's not metallic. I'm trying to focus, sorry. Get some different light in here, different angle. Might be some paint rash, possibly, or something's going on there. Yeah, I think there's a tiny bit of bubbling going on in the paint. I don't think that's metallic specs. Well, I could be wrong. I don't know. All right, so the hoods are kind of, the panels are throwing me off here. See, it's hitting the windshield right now. Just want the thing to go down. Well, I guess we should just open it and see what's inside. But it's colliding with that windshield. All right, well, I gotta say, that's a nicely detailed engine. Because there's printing on the air cleaner. I think there's printing up there. And the block is orange, the cam covers are chromed, there's some belts and stuff, so it actually is a detailed engine. It is deep, it's not shallow. So it's quite good. Alright. Unfortunately, the sacrifice is the outside looks horrible because I can't even close this. Right? It's literally colliding right here. So I'm trying to pull it forward and push it down. Wiggle it just a little bit. Let's look at those hinges. Well, alright. So, it's interesting. I do believe that's two pieces. The hinge piece, and then I think these are rivet marks holding this on. It's not one piece. But look at this. It's a pretty thin hood, which is nice, but if the thing doesn't close, it's not an attractive model, right? If it was closed, it would probably be nice. See, that's not bad. Okay, license plate looks good. Some paint there for those lights, and then it has clear plastic headlights, so I'm really liking that. Silver trim going around. This logo looks okay. So this is all painted very nicely. Oh, this is broken. It's old, so I can't really fault that, I guess. It's the chin spoiler thing, so it's got two pins going up in there. A little crazy glue will fix that. But interesting, this whole grill is a separate piece. You can see the brake, so that's kind of, I can't say that's attractive. Look at this gap. Right, I'm literally jamming a toothpick in there. Oh, now it's just coming off. So that's not very good. And then, yeah, if I release the hood, that's not so great either. Man, alright. Okay. Well, the hood, this RT thing is printed really nice. 440 Magnum looks good. Some vent details there casted in, but not painted because that would disturb the graphic, I guess. A little bit of silver going around the window, so that's nice. What's nice is there's a separate mirror here, although it's green. Oh, no, we're looking at the photo. They are body colored mirrors, so that makes sense. Okay, the tires look pretty nice. As far as their, molding, they're rounded. They look like balloons. The printing, I don't know if it belongs way out here, right? It seems like it should be on the middle, but, well, at least it's printed legibly. You can actually read Goodyear. I just don't know if the placement makes sense. And then polyglass tires, polyglass GT. And then the 5 spokes look okay. No air passing between those openings though. There's the tiny little recesses. Very chromed. Some silver here. Charge RT looks good. This protrusion is painted alright with the reflectors. Some vent details there. Lock, door handle sticking out, painted silver. The graphic here is carrying across. Okay, some silver here, and then nice, no side windows, so you can see some of the interior. Let me get the flashlight. Ribbed seats, open spokes on the steering wheel. Looks like there might even be some circles in the instrument cluster. So that's a good interior, nothing to complain about. And according to the photos, most of them were black interiors, so I guess that's color accurate as well. Alright, going to the back, we got those reflector things again. That one's not printed as well. And then again, the printing is really far out there. It's too bad. Alright, so this stripe goes across, the 3 stripes, looks okay. And then the wing is a separate piece, a little plastic, not oversized, so pretty nice. What's inside this trunk? I'm gonna guess that's the fuel tank. Looks more like a toolbox, but alright, it's nice that there's different color. You know, its color is black, silver, and I guess the body of green. This one again, construction-wise, looks like 2 rivets holding it together. That's a lot of effort on their part. Okay, this chromed plastic piece is separate, painted very nicely with the angled taillights, and the license plate is fantastic. The exhaust tips look nice. There's some depressions, so they look like tubes. And they're separate pieces running all the way up here, so very cool. The oil sump there is nice. It's got some bolt details, and then the little orange and suspension details. It tells you what the car is, a 71 Charger, so that's great. Licensing, ERTL, who made it. Doesn't tell you. I'm just looking for like a... No, we don't know how old this model is, apparently. Like when it was actually produced. So that's missing. Okay, the treads look really nice. They look appropriate in size. They're not too wide, they're not too skinny. Seem okay. Ah, boy, but now, see, I can't get the trunk closed either. Oh, wait, hey, friction's holding that one down. Oh, and now I'm noticing there's a graphic there on the trunk. Probably like RT. I can't focus on it, come on. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's RT and some, I don't know. Anyways, something's there. Okay, so the front hood is the only issue. The back is, I'm just looking at the panel gap here. Not so great. Too tight. Loose. Right. Oh, man. Okay, well, so, oh, no. It just popped up on its own. So let's see if my trick of using some putty will work. Let me get some poster board putty. Alright, so this sticky tack kind of poster board putty, I don't think I need that much. Maybe let's try a little bit here. Alright, let's see if I jam it right here maybe. Alright, well, darn it, there's a little too much putty. The good stuff about this putty is it doesn't leave a mark, and it never seems to harden. So you can use it again and again. Jam this more in there. So we'll have to see long term if that thing just opens on its own. But for now, it's down and the gap isn't too atrocious. At least the front gaps are good. The trunk gap's a little crooked, obviously. Alright. Let's look at a couple other Chargers. So here's a Johnny Lightning, which I don't think was in scale either. This is the same year, but it's got this like NASCAR livery. And then we have an Auto World of a 1970, which is same body style, I believe. So this is supposed to be true 64, right? So let's take a look at the, line these guys all up. Well, this is interesting. Well, the Johnny Lightning is just way too big, but look how much smaller this is compared to this, even though wheelbase-wise I measured it, and this should be smaller than that. Right? If this is 166 scale, it should be smaller than 164 scale, and yet it's longer. So, who knows? I don't know. I'm gonna assume the Auto World's correct, seeing how they advertise on their packaging, true 64, right? But there's no such advertising on this. So not only is the wheelbase out of scale, it's possible the overhangs are out of scale. All right. Well, now we know. So if you can get past the hood problems, the panel problems, looking at it right now, it looks really nice. I mean, there's a lot of tight details going on. The printing's, nice and tight, although the tire ones might be a little bit off. Boy, my issue is it's not true 64, which I just assumed a model kit company would do, but they didn't. So, yeah, this might be my first and last of this line of diecast cars. Yeah, so it's unfortunate. Oh well, it was interesting to compare at least. I'm probably gonna get rid of the Johnny Lightning. I think I picked up that JL for like $2. That's the only reason why I got it. But I do like the plastic headlights on this thing. So much better than the stark white lights of Auto World. So maybe I will keep this. The wheels are not as good though either. They could use a black wash to make them look better. Oh well, anyways, if you're interested in picking this up, they seem to be going for decent pricing on eBay, all these American muscle vehicles. Just if you're a stickler for scale, you might want to avoid these guys. Alright, Seismic64, thanks for the suggestion. Maybe not for me. Alright, well, thanks guys. We'll see you around. Bye.